Welcome back, everyone. Today, we are expecting to learn more about when MPS students may return to the classroom. The school board will be meeting tonight to go over the district's readiness plan for the current school year.
The debate about going back to school in person is complicated. Some families are fighting for a choice. Some are pushing to remain virtual. Others ready to send the kids back to the classroom full time. Ryan Jenkins is going 360 to learn about each side of this argument.
With the holidays over and the number of COVID-19 cases trending in a promising new direction statewide, conversations about how to proceed with education are heating up.
There are school districts that have been using virtual learning as a way to keep students and staff safe since the start of the school year. Others who have offered in-person learning already this year paused over the holidays and switched to virtual learning to help limit the spread. But now some area school districts are voting for late January and early February returns to in-person learning. Other districts still virtual, trying to decide where to go from here. To better understand all of these ongoing back-to-school conversations, we're going 360, talking to the teachers on the front line, a student ready to get back into the classroom, to those who believe in giving families a choice on how to move forward, and with a member of the Wisconsin Association of School Boards, who digs into how school boards are truly wrestling with these decisions. That's where we'll start.
Until we have a vaccine that's been distributed to everyone in the school community, students and staff alike, it will be difficult to return 100% to that prior normal situations.
Dan Rossmiller with the Wisconsin Association of School Boards says there is a lot to consider when reopening schools for in-person learning.
The primary challenges that schools have and school boards wrestle with are that until we get everybody vaccinated or reach herd immunity, we're going to have to practice social distancing. We're going to have to wear masks. We're going to have to clean and sanitize our buildings.
Every district in the state has a different approach that draws both praise and criticism. Rossmiller says he understands that craving for the return to normalcy, one felt strongly by Cameron Jester, a high school senior at Indian Trail High School in Kenosha.
I prefer, being in person.
Cameron has been pushing for a return to the classroom since the start of the school year. She's attended recent school board meetings and says the choice for in-person learning is an important one.
Especially being a senior, I wanted to have my last year at high school, right? As normal as I could.
For her, virtual learning has been a challenge.
I think just, being in the room with the teachers and your other peers, it's different, right? It's not the same.
Many teachers see things differently.
Unfortunately, I don't feel that the decisions that our school board and administration are making right now are prioritizing the health and safety of the staff, students, or families in our district.
Tanya Kitz-Lewinsky is the president of the Kenosha Education Association. She says most teachers want to be back in the classroom, but don't feel safe yet. Recently, after going virtual through the holidays, the Kenosha Unified School Board voted to allow parents to choose between sending kids back to school in person or continuing with online learning. It's a move the union has concerns about.
A lot of our educators are questioning why we wouldn't wait until vaccination is at least available to all of those folks who work and learn in schools.
Tanya says many teachers also want to see more solid plans around contact tracing and testing before returning to the classroom. The union now worries that a return to the classroom could lead to teachers and their families being infected.
We shouldn't have to choose between the jobs that we love and our livelihoods and risking our health and lives and the health and lives of the people that we live with and love as well.
Bill Yaji is a parent who sees where students and teachers are coming from.
I think there are situations where both are valid.
He stands with thousands of other parents who believe the choice between virtual and in-person learning is what families ultimately deserve right now. He created the KUSD Parents for Choice group, which is now more than 1,500 people strong.
There are parents, there are teachers, there are people who have reasons for needing virtual. Maybe they have folks at home that are higher risk. Maybe the students are higher risk. There's also a lot of need for in-person. You have students with IEPs. You have students that thrive and need that interaction.
MPS has been virtual since the start of the school year and has yet to decide what the next step will be. The district recently sent out a roadmap to readiness survey asking families for input on what they would like to see schools do next. The results of that survey, I'm told, are set to be discussed at a board meeting towards the end of this month. Ryan Jenkins, TMJ4 News.